Okay, and now I would like to share with you a very basic intro to how to do EFT tapping. I've seen a few YouTube videos where people are trying to capitalize maybe on the popularity of this technique and are actually posting it wrong. So although it doesn't have to be that precise in terms of the points, there is a kind of a sequencing of the wording and so on that works a lot better if you do it the way it was originally designed by Gary Craig and originally by a psychologist that he worked with to kind of simplify another technique called EMDR that you had to go to a psychologist to get, and there was a complicated algorithm for every problem and way too complicated. So he simplified it, and that's I think why it's just as effective, and you can do it on your own. So I think that's why it got so powerful. I'll teach you the simple technique you can do on your own and take the edge off of any extreme emotion that you may be experiencing that is uncomfortable. You know, extreme joy, well, I'll probably live with that one. But the other ones are fear and anger and sadness that you might want to take the edge off of. Now, if you want to go further and deeper, and so that you don't have to use this technique quite as much, you'll be free of getting super charged with those negative emotions, and that's why it's called emotional freedom technique. Then you can work with someone like myself who's trained to go deeper to the roots. In fact, I've got my own brand of EFT called Roots EFT, just emphasizing how I am trained to get you to the roots. It's really hard to do that part on your own. Kind of like trying to give yourself a massage. It's not quite the same. So, without further ado, the setup is, you figure out what your emotion is. What am I feeling right now that I might want to get a little? I don't feel nervous, but and it's a bright sunny day. Oh my goodness, there's always something though. I feel maybe a little bit impatient because the sun's going down, and I want to do this on one take. So here we go. You give it a number, 0 to 10. How impatient do I feel? I think maybe a 4. Okay. And then after you're done, you see if it's gone down, and then you kind of keep going until, I like to get things to 0, but at least to a comfortable stage for you. You feel more peaceful and calm. So you start out with a setup. It's called the karate chop point. Maybe you're impatient about something. You can tap along with me, or maybe you can fill in the blanks and insert whatever is the main disturbing emotion you're feeling right now. So this is between the pinky finger and the wrist, just gently tapping. Could be either side. And even though I have X, even though I feel impatient, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this impatience, maybe it's understandable, but I'd rather not have it. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I'm still an okay person. That's the idea, is that you don't beat yourself up for having whatever you have, because that kind of interferes with the whole positive process. So you do that 2 or 3 times. It's not 100% necessary, because not everybody's beating themselves up for feeling what they're feeling. Well, a lot of people are, so it's good to just do it. Doesn't hurt to do it. Doesn't hurt to do any of this. That's what's so beautiful. Then you go into the tapping points, just going into the emotion. This impatience, and this is the eyebrow point. It's just at the edge of the eyebrow where it meets the bridge of the nose. You can do one side or the other, or both. This impatient feeling, I want to get this done. And then side of the eye, this is all on the bony ridge around your eye. If you were a skeleton, it'd be right on the ridge. This impatient feeling, this feeling that I gotta get this done, under the eye, on the bony ridge, under your pupil somewhere. Again, it doesn't have to be that precise. Just hit all these points during the round and you're good, because it covers the whole gamut of emotions you may be feeling. And under the nose, this impatient feeling. I can see the sun going down. And what if I don't get it? And on the chin, this impatience feeling as if it would make the sun go down more slowly. And under the collarbone, now it's not on the bone, which is here, or this bone, it's in the fleshy part, like beating your chest. You can use all your fingers for that. This impatient feeling, got to get this done before the sun goes down, as if it's going to help me. And then underarm is, like it says, under the arm. If you have a bra strap, it would be on the bra strap. Otherwise, about 4 inches below your armpit. And again, with your fingers. This impatient feeling. You don't always have to put your arm up. I put it there to show you. You can do it with your arm down. And if you're too, you can do it this way, but if you're too big in the chest, you might not be able to. As long as you hit those points, one side or the other. And then finishing at the top of the head, this feeling of impatience. And then you take a deep breath and blow it out. And you check in. How much impatience do I have? Well, I actually don't feel that impatient now, but the other thing is, I guess it could be confused. Was it the technique or was it the fact that I got through that and the sun still hasn't gone down? I think that's it for the intro. There are plenty of resources on my website on EFT to get the particulars. I'm also happy to help you and share specific tapping scripts for whatever's disturbing you. Can't wait to share more. Hope you enjoyed that round of EFT tapping, and enjoy.